Yeah. Yeah. Chicks out there would like to party. Listen up, yeah, it's time to start it.
Well, hello my berries, it's me Darkberry32 and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be making a little light lunch for myself. I wanted some pasta and I decided to go to the grocery store, pick up a few items. I have some angel hair pasta, which is one of my favorite things to have. I also bought a new sauce that H-E-B is actually carrying with truffles, and if you guys have been around long enough, you know I love truffles. And then I also got a Cajun sauce that I'm going to use. So I may make two different sauces, one for myself with the truffles and then one for the rest of the family or my husband or whoever wants to decide to come over and eat. And then I'm going to add a little bit of spinach to add some nutrients to it. And then my protein of choice today is going to be a pork sausage. You guys have seen us use these sausages before. We've used them in boils and everything like that. So this is going to be a really, really simple meal, but I'm so hungry and I'm ready to dive right in. I may even put a little roll on the side just to have something, but I haven't eaten all day. I had a grape and some coffee. So I'm really, really hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this recipe. If this is something that interests you, why don't you go ahead and give a girl a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because over here we do everything on a budget. You're going to see everything on this side, guys. You're going to see vlogging, cooking, of course, as you can see here. You're going to also see decor. You're going to see thrifting and all sorts of things on this channel, because I just do it all. I don't know. I just love doing all kinds of things. So just stay tuned, but go ahead and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up if you don't mind, and share. Why not share? Because sharing is caring, and my name is Karen, so why wouldn't you share? So let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead, and I have water here. I'm going to salt it just a little bit, and then I'm going to turn it on and get that water to boiling. I'm going to go ahead and add a lid because I want to go ahead and do this pretty fast. So I'm going to add a lid. Is it this one? Add a lid to that to get the water boiling, and then while that water is boiling, I'm going to go ahead and chop up some sausages. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and start chopping up my sausage here. I'm going to be doing this recipe a little different. I have like 6 links here, but like I said, I wanted to do truffle sauce for myself. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to saute the sausage and the spinach in one pan, right? I'm going to have the pan that I saute the sausage and spinach in. I'm going to add the Cajun sauce to that. And then the pot that I actually am boiling the pasta in, I'm going to use that pot to have my truffle. So I'll have one pan with the same recipe but with Cajun sauce, and then my pan, my little pot, will have the truffle sauce, and then I'll have pasta mixed into that. Because my family doesn't really care for truffles, and I am a truffle fool, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, I love me some truffles. So since I have about 6 sausage links, I'll end up probably putting maybe 3 to 4 links in the Cajun one, and then about 2 links. You know what? I think I'm gonna just add another link. No, I think 2 links in mine will be just fine. I don't want a lot. I kind of really love the pasta aspect of pasta. I mean, it's okay to have a little bit of protein in it for me sometimes, but sometimes I find myself really loving the pasta portion. So now that we have the sausage here, this is going to be the sausage for the Cajun sauce, and this is going to be the sausage for my truffle sauce. So stay tuned. Alright, so we got the fire underneath this pot going. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of olive oil here. And then I'm going to go ahead and saute all of the sausage for both things. And then once I saute the sausage and spinach, I'm going to put that to the side, right? And then I'll divide it for this pan to have the Cajun pasta and sausage and spinach in it, and then I'll have this one, once the pasta is done, I'll pour it out, and then I'll be able to make the two different types of pastas in each pot. So yeah, that is it. So let's go ahead, let's let that, I want that oil to get just a little bit warm. I'm gonna add the spinach at the end. I'm gonna add this entire bag of spinach because we know that with spinach it looks like a lot, but it's gonna wilt down to nothing. And so yeah, we're gonna do that. And then let me just kind of tell you a little bit more about this Cajun sauce that we have here. As you can see, it's a creamy sauce with tomatoes and Cajun spice. So almost kind of like what people do a lot with the Alfredo sauce when they add like the rotel. But this has more of a Cajun spin. It's a medium heat, so it's not too hot or spicy, but just enough to give it a nice little kick. Now, I think what's going to really pump this up a notch is having that Cajun sausage in with this, and it'll really give you, you know, if you really like more of a kick or a spice, then that's where you'll get the kick and spice from this. Not sure if I'll be using both jars of Cajun sauce, but if I need to, I'll have another jar to pop open. So I think our oil is a little warm now. I think we're okay. So we're gonna go ahead and just start dumping the sausage in here. And basically with smoked sausage, it's already cooked, guys. But this way we're heating it up and getting it all ready to go with you know, with your sauces and everything. So we're gonna go ahead and dump this in. And I felt like there was no need to separate it. I just know how much sausage I'm gonna need for mine. And then we're just gonna kind of stir it around a little bit. We want it to get kind of crispy. You know, get that oil on everything. Let that cook. There. I'm gonna go ahead and put a lid on that so that it's not kind of like not popping everywhere. A lid on that. I have a lid on the water. I'm trying to let that come to a boil. And when it does, I'll add my pasta into that pot right over there. And I got my sausage in here. My spinach is ready to go once this is heated. This meal should not take long at all. A really quick meal just so I can have some lunch and then, you know, go on with my day. All right, fine. All right, guys, I don't know if you're like me, but I was gonna use the Barilla pasta that I had here, but I already have a bag of angel hair that I have already used before, and so I'm gonna use the angel hair capellini that I already have open, and I'm gonna save my Barilla for later. But I don't know if you're like me. Sometimes I double buy, but you rather have more than come home and find out that you don't have anything at all. So this is what I'm gonna use as soon as my water gets to boiling, which I think it's almost, oh, actually it is there. So I'm gonna put that in a few, but I wanted to show you guys what the sausage is looking like. Here we go, that's what we want. So I can maybe turn that down just a tad. I'll put it on medium heat, but I'm gonna keep this water should have been boiling, but I didn't have it on high heat. Don't even know why. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the pasta to it, and before you know it, we're gonna have ourselves a meal. you can see, our spinach is all wilted and everything. So what I'm going to do is try to separate some of this. I'm going to maybe take a little bit of this for my sauce and pasta, and then the rest I'll leave, and then I'll transfer some of the pasta over here and vice versa, you know, and then we'll have 2 separate pots of pasta. So let me get my tongs here, and then the plate that I actually used to put the sausage in. And like I said, this will be for, what I put in this plate will be for the truffle sauce, and then what's left will be for the Cajun sauce. So there, that should be good. I'll place that over here. And now what I'm going to do here is turn the heat up just all the way, and I'm going to go ahead and add my Cajun sauce here. And like I said, if I need to, once I add the pasta, I can add some more sauce if I need to. But I like all the oil and the juices because that's where the flavor is, from the spinach and the sausage. And it kind of, I don't know, sometimes when I make stuff like this, it kind of, I want to call it like a dirty Cajun type of a pasta, right? So I'm going to let that come up to a simmer. I'm going to put the lid back on it and let it come up to simmer. And no, I didn't add any seasoning, so right now I'm going to try it. That is pretty good. That is really good, actually. So the only thing that I think I'm going to add to it is just a little bit more of Cajun seasoning to kind of give it a little bit more of a pep. You don't need a lot, but that should do it. I'm going to let that just simmer right on top like that. And then to add a little bit more, because I know this doesn't, it's very low sodium and low salt, I'm going to add this to give it a little bit more flavor too. More Cajun flavor. And then there we go. So while that's bubbling, I think I'm going to want some sort of bread with this. And y'all, when I tell y'all, if you see these in your local store, get these. 7 to 10 minutes, they're ready. They're so stinking good. I think I'm going to put maybe like 1 or 2 in the oven for me. And yeah, 7 to 10 minutes, and these things are so stinking good. And you don't have to let them rise or anything, but they're really, really good. So I'm going to put these in the oven as well. Alright, so I've had time for that to see that simmering. So I'm going to go ahead and stir that seasoning into that. So, go ahead and taste that. Oh wow, that is good. That's really good. Get that sauce off of there. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to start adding, oh yeah. I'm going to go ahead and rinse or put the pasta, like drain the water out of it, and then I'm going to transfer it to the sauce, and then I'll start adding my sauce in here with my sausage and stuff. So yeah, we're going to do that, so just stay tuned. Alright, I've dumped the pasta. I'm going to put my sausage and spinach in here. It is so crazy how spinach wilts up like that. And then I'm going to add my truffle. It's called just that sauce, but it's a truffle like Alfredo sauce. So it's got cream, porcino, cheese, and black truffle sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and add that. And I tasted this in the store, and I don't feel like I need to add anything to it. Like, it's perfect. It is going to be perfect. So I want you guys to kind of see this. That's what it's looking like there. And we got our sauce right here. So now what I want to do is go ahead and add the pasta to this sauce. There we go. Yummy. Everybody's gonna come home to a really nice meal. I got pasta over there. Like so. I think I got pasta all on the side of the pan. So then I'm gonna go ahead and mix this. Doesn't it look yummy? And it was so stinking easy. I don't want this to burn. Turn it down just a tad. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit of milk to that sauce to thin it out. And I have a little bit of almond milk here that I'm gonna use. Finally that fan went off. Just a little bit of almond milk to kind of thin it out a little bit. And you don't have to do that. That's just a preference for myself. Yeah, I like the consistency of that much better than how thick it was earlier. So that's what that is looking like, right? The pasta's trying to escape. Trying to get some of this pasta separated here, so when you get in here you can just grab your food and go. So now let me get another set of tongs, and this will be for my truffle sauce. And I don't even need all of this pasta. This is a lot of pasta, but this is, oops, almost tilted. On the pasta almost fell. So there we go. Just a little bit more there. And in there like that. The pasta that tried to escape, like, no, you're not gonna escape, honey. I'm gonna eat all of that. So, put my spoon in the sink. I got my other set of tongs here. And I am mixing, as you can see, the exact same way that I did the Cajun one. So, oh God, those truffles smell so good, y'all. Ridiculous. I think I'll be buying this a lot. So there, we have two different styles of pasta. We have the truffle one, and then we have Cajun, which I'm sure everybody is gonna want that one. They better not want this one. It's not that much. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and divvy it up a little bit in my plate after my rolls are done, and then check it out and see how good it is. So you guys stay tuned. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and get my bowl all ready for my meal. I have a few more minutes, couple more minutes for the rolls. I'm super excited about this. I love it when they have samples in the stores and you're able to try it before you buy it, which is really cool. I'm gonna eat this whole pot. Okay. So I got my pasta here, my spinach. I'm gonna get all that spinach in there, as much nutrients as I can get. There. Yummy. Oh God, with the sausage. So good. So got that. Make sure all of these are turned off. That one's cooking. I don't need anything out of that. So now Of course, I always like something tasty to drink, so I'm gonna bring you guys over here. This is one of my favorite drinks. Other than the buy drinks, I do love my Minute Maid zero sugar drinks, mango. I used to buy all the time, and then I stopped and I was doing pink lemonade, which I still buy the pink lemonade. But once I tried this again, I was like, oh, I forgot how much I loved it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my cup with a little bit of ice, and then I'll put my zero sugar mango passion fruit drink in it, and then we can get to eating. All right, got my drink, got my pasta, my hot roll here. I ended up baking two, but I'm just gonna have one for now. Put the other one over here. Now I need to grab myself a fork so that way I can taste this and let you guys honestly know how I like it. I'm super excited, super duper excited. All right guys, here I am, ready to dig into this. Looks so good. Look at that. Get a little sausage with that. Oh, these truffles smell so good. If you guys love truffles like I do, you know what I'm, so good. Yo, this is just what I wanted. When I saw it in the store, this is exactly what I was hoping it was going to taste like. Nice, fresh, hot yeast rolls. Look at that. See that steam? This is so good. Okay, I'm not going to sit up here and eat in front of y'all like this. I need to go back and go upstairs into my office. But anyway, I hope you guys will try this. Something different, something new, you know. Maybe you can do it on the weekend if you have, you know, you're trying to hurry up and make a meal or something and you want something quick and fast for the family. You can also add like bell peppers and onions and things like that to fill it up along with the spinach to add a little bit more nutrients. You could even put this over like zoodles, you know, the zucchini noodles and stuff like that. The sky's the limit, but this is so good. The flavor is so good with the truffles, and I'm sure it's just as good with the Cajun sauce and stuff like that. But yeah, got my drink, got my lunch here, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off camera. But again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I know you guys enjoy some of these cooking videos. I definitely enjoy bringing them to you. Almost every time I come in the kitchen, I think of you guys and like, should I film it, should I not? And I feel like this is one to film for you. I have another cooking video that's coming up too that I'm gonna do with my daughter. It's a pumpkin dessert for the fall that I hope you guys will enjoy, but that's for another time. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you appreciate this. I appreciate you guys for always tuning in and watching my videos and supporting me, okay? I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.